Hello everybody and welcome back to Phantom Doctrine. So like I mentioned in the Discord, it's been a decent amount of time now since the last time I did a live stream. As I believe I mentioned in one of the previous live streams, but definitely in a number of videos back around that time, as well as on my Discord prior to that. I was going to be going through a move that was going to result in interruptions to my schedule. I've only just now finally managed to sort of get back into the groove of recording, so let's go ahead and tack on streaming again. So yes, one thing to mention real quick before we get started is, as a quick reminder, because we will potentially need to forge new identities for some of our agents, I do have a Google form that you can, well, assuming it works, there we go, go ahead and go and fill out, so you can create an identity for any of our agents who potentially need to get a new identity given to them in the future, which like I said, I'm sure will happen. I guarantee you some of our guys will get their heat high enough that they will need to get new identities. So far we've been really lucky, and that hasn't been an issue, but I guarantee you it's not going to be permanent. So we have a special operation to meet up with some dude in London with Omicron. Also, let me know how the audio sounds, because I've made some adjustments to my filters to, well, one, because I'm in a different room now than I used to be, so I needed to adjust filters anyway to deal with acoustics being different. But I've also made some other changes on top of those. Let's go ahead and let this tailing of an enemy agent finish. Ooh, okay, we got a new pistol that somebody maybe has usefulness for. Or was that a blueprint? See, I should have actually paid more attention to that. I think that might have been a blueprint, actually. No? Was that the ability to buy that type? Yes, it was. Okay. But who benefits from that type of a pistol is my question. Or does everybody no, okay, I figured not everybody can benefit from that. It doesn't make any sense for everybody to be able to benefit from that pistol type. So yeah, not everybody has proficiency with it, which is not a surprise. Is that better than your 38? A little bit more damage on the upper end of the spectrum for the single shot. Same with the headshots. Reload cost in this case is only AP and not AP and fire action. Yeah, a little bit more of a clip size, because you got 8 rounds in the magazine as opposed to 5 in the chamber for this 38. 2 extra mod slots if I ever, well, not if, but when I eventually get around to being able to actually slap mods on my weapons. I mean, I think some of them have mods, but, you know, none of them have silencers or suppressors or whatever they're labeled as in the game, which is much, much better, trust me. And I can't even buy those, because we don't yet have somebody who's able to supply us with them. Okay, we got a secret in Muscat being looked into. Oh, we got an informer assassination. Interrupt the op. And person in Algiers fly to Beirut. Wonderful. What other upgrades though did I want to get here? Let's see. I mean, I suppose more counterfeiting slots isn't the worst thing ever. I don't need extra agents right now, at least. Do I want to go for the more informers? Yeah, I think I do. Though admittedly, more informers probably will also mean that I will need to have access to more more agents to investigate them. Let's see. HMS Conqueror has arrived. HMS Conqueror will have arrived by now. The recovered enemy cargo will now be moved to a secret location awaiting further processing. The enemy will attempt to recover the cargo as soon as possible. We must beat them to it, or we will lose all trace of this conspiracy. Okay, Beirut ended up being nothing. Goes fast. And let's get the... You know what? Agents lose heat faster actually sounds like it could be nice. Okay. An enemy cell has been located in Miami. So, conspiracy cells are enemy centers of operations. They can passively damage your income and increase danger over time. They are also where your captured agents are kept and where enemy agents regroup between missions. Assaulting a cell is a perilous undertaking. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to do a tactical recon at the bare minimum. Whether or not we do anything beyond that will depend on a number of factors. Ooh. A couple people have had their IDs exposed. Is that information provided in here at all? It is. So... looks like we're already gonna have to go ahead and get some new identities for some of our people. They got discovered. Yeah, there we go. Sort by heat. Much, much better strategy. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna recall those people. Theoretically, their heat will passively decay anyway, but if we need them out in the field immediately, we can go ahead and make use of the forger. But they have to be home for us to do that. Hence why we're recalling them. Okay, we got a conspiracy plot in Munich. Oh god, that's gonna take a while for you to arrive, and I don't have anybody else I can send there. Wonderful, send somebody over there. Ah, we got some new files. Let's see, subject Alexei D. Simonov, affiliation cooperative. Summary, subject known for tendency for drug and alcohol abuse, selected as target of a test mission aiming to discredit a high-ranking civil servant through a psychotropic substance-related incident. Operation conducted successfully on redacted premises by dosing subject's coffee with LSD. See report 65-TJ/20 for detailed accounts of the test. Subject suspended from duties for the duration of the investigation of the incident. Well, we don't know who the cooperative is. Subject, Amstel Friedrich. August 10th, 1953, high-influence collaborator, CIA designation Plane Spotters. Files a report on subject's subversive comments and insubordination. August 13th, subject identified as possible threat to national security, subject scheduled for termination. September 4th, MKUltra research officers motion to use subject for LSD experimentation, granted. November 18th, LSD experiment completed, subject protests and leaves the force. November 28th, CIA assets report termination complete via defenestration. Okay. So this says plane. Well, if his CIA designation is plane spotters, that's not organization. That tip is actually not useful. That tip should be like nickname or call sign or something like that. Okay, so we don't actually have any intel. We got the bare file, but we don't actually have any intel collected related to said file. There we go, agents lose heat faster, wonderful. But first things first, you need a new identity. Now, theoretically, I don't actually, I believe, have to make any changes for the new identity to take effect. I believe literally just clicking confirm will do it. So, but let's say you're currently Dutch, we will make you French. And we'll keep the call sign because it's nice and easy to work with that way. You are currently Chinese. We will make you Taiwanese. And you are Afghan. Okay, Afghan. We'll make you Pakistani. And there we go. Obviously, if I had any IDs that people had created, I would have gone and used those, but I don't have any, so yeah, we just didn't bother with that. Okay, so we've completed a tactical recon of the Beholder cell located in Miami. We can go ahead and assault it now. We felt so inclined. Minimum of 6 agents to assault it. It's negatively impacting our our income by 5 and increasing danger by 1. We're gonna have to deal with it at some point. The issue is, without having... there's only so much I can do. And a number of our guys are going to take quite a while to arrive, so we're going to bring Deadpan. We'll bring Durand. No, we're not going to bring Durand. We'll bring Magnate and Crockett. That gets us up to 5. We need a minimum of 6. Yeah, you know what, screw it, Durand, yeah, you can come along. Of course, the person we're sending to New York could have also been sent along in theory. There we go, we got some intel. Something about Cuban DGI. See, Strikebreaker is still mopping up the mess, but I think I know what went down in the last barricade. The boys from Redacted followed Redacted to the gun peddler. The deal went south, things got nasty. The boys decided to keep the mark alive no matter what, so they shot the dealer. I don't think they had any idea she was Division 9, nor that the mark was with Redacted for that matter. Too bad the dealer had a tale of her own. That's how stealth smokers got involved. Okay. None of those have any relations to anything else right now. Let's see. Genus Loci entered Redacted, lobby in Redacted at 0933, posing as an electrician. The credentials held up to the security team's scrutiny. And Genius Loci was granted access to the basement by 1001. The agent breached the file archive at 1006. Or excuse me, 1001. The agent breached the file archive at 1006. At this time, Redacted in the van outside observed an individual matching the description of Redacted entering the lobby. Redacted was unable to reach Genius Loci via radio. At 1009, Genius Loci exited the basement and was recognized by Redacted. A bunch of Redacted. Both of our agents left the scene before Navy SEALs arrived. Note, however, that our bogus HQ in Redacted received an unprecedented number of phone calls and letters from several agencies, including Venoa and Redacted. Could they be in cahoots with Redacted? No idea. Okay, we got mention of Navy SEALs, but again, no other connections currently exist. Okay, conspiracy plot stopped in Munich. Okay, and the guy in Port Said was a fake. Same with the thing in New York as well, actually, as it turns out. Okay, wonderful, but kind of got other stuff to deal with right now, game. Let's check out these new files. Okay, we got a mention of Cooperative. We got a mention of Division 9. I thought I saw Division 9. No, there's Division 9. I was looking at the wrong one. Got a mention of GBU and Redefector. Brick Arch, Pearl Diver, and Big Daddy are blanks. Let's see, whole bunch of redacted. We confirmed that Snake Choker really worked for Plane Spotters. Bunch of redacted. The former has known cells of Big Brass Band. And redacted station there has been suspected of maintaining relations with finders. Okay, there's Plane Spotters. Still a whole bunch of nothing for a lot of these. New agent candidate, don't really care. Ah, shit, conspiracy plot. Okay. Oh. Did I miscounted, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. No, it's 6 people. It looks like more than 6 for some reason to me. Let's go ahead and make a quick save real quick before we go ahead and do that mission. Let's go ahead and take care of this. And okay, I got 2 disguises, so you are openly hostile, you are openly hostile. I need to adjust your equipment, because I kind of don't want you wearing stuff that is openly hostile. You do not have a distraction, you do. Do you have any equipment that you can bring with you in disguise? The answer to that is no. So that sucks. But so, Deadpan, Canasta, and Durand have distraction abilities. Apparently running around with a, well, it looks like it's like a BAR sort of knockoff. Apparently is not considered being openly hostile, so, you know, that's a thing. But let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. Oh boy. So our primary objective for this mission is simply to eliminate the cell leaders and then evacuate. So let's see, we have the choice of deploying here or here. Well, this one gets us right next to 3, which looked to actually be all of the camera things. So this one seems like the obvious place to spawn. Now let's take a look at the map so I can figure out where to deploy gonna deploy at 1. Where do I want to deploy? I want to say north side and south side are probably the best for our spotter. Because that opens up the most number of rooms to see into. I want to go with north side, I think. Because I think it's slightly better than south side. And let's see how this goes. Also, that is a hideous disguise.
The enemy's dug in deep. Prepare for a tough fight.
Okay, never mind. Apparently our mission is not to eliminate the leaders, but just to eliminate all the opposition. Which then sort of begs the question, well, game, what do you consider opposition?
My skills are at your
Because that is actually slightly important. I'm gonna have you go over here. Okay. So that is an agent. And agents can see through disguises, so let's see. Next turn, you will be right there. Let's close that door. I know where you're gonna be because I already magically know your routine. The rest of these people I'm gonna have... Don't know, I wasn't letting me send you to take cover there, but for some reason it wasn't. I don't know why. That literally makes no sense, but okay. Now, normal enemies typically will, well, I say typically, normal enemies will not go after you, unless you enter a restricted area. Enemy agents, however, can see through you, period, and they will go hostile to you no matter what.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm having all these people who are not in disguise not be standing in the field of vision of the garage here.
Yeah.
So let's see, here's Deadpan. Deadpan, I'm going to assume there's nobody else in this room. Go ahead and crack open that. There is some intel up top. And another safe. And a briefcase, actually, as well. Yeah, I think you're gonna go upstairs, but you're gonna have to take it nice and slow, Deadpan, because we don't know what else is out there. Okay, nobody seems to be here, at least that you can see. Close the door just to be on the safe side.
Leave me alone.
How can I help?
Oh yes, I only had 2 disguises. For some reason I thought I had 3. I have no idea why. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end this turn. And Canasta is gonna walk up behind the enemy agent and karate chop to the neck.
My skills are at your disposal.
So, don't mind me. Now they have 5 turns before they bleed out. I can pick them up, but I cannot get rid of their body. I also do not believe I have a means of stabilizing them. Oh, I can. I don't have a whole lot of I don't have a whole lot of the brainwashing type stuff unlocked. There's not much we can do with this agent if we take them back with us. But we might want to. Just so that the little bit that we do have, we can potentially take advantage of. But either way, Canasta's gonna go ahead and knock out the cameras real quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, Deadpan, before you actually leave this floor, go ahead and deal with the last set of cameras. Wait, that's not the last, is it? No, it isn't, because in the other room that Canasta could have gone into at the start is another camera or a security terminal thing. Where the hell are you, Deadpan? I lost sight of you now. Okay, that's a grenadier. Don't mind me, dude.
Yeah.
Now, I have 5 turns to take care of that agent, and we probably will stabilize them. Okay, nothing else. Nobody else can do anything right now, so we're gonna go ahead and just end the turn.
Standing by for orders.
Nasta. I want you to stabilize that enemy agent. They will now no longer bleed out. And, theoretically, there's no reason that Fortress can't run in there and get the body out. Now, you're not entering a restricted area until you enter the garage. So you're going to stand just outside the garage right next to the enemy agent. Next turn, you'll pick up the enemy agent, and you'll take them back towards our extraction. Now, actually, out of curiosity, where are our extraction site options? One's all the way up there, and one's right where we started. Okay. That works fine with me. Okay. Yeah, that's the dude you see outside. You can ignore him. I want you to deal with the dude that you see inside. Nice karate chop to the back of the head. And next turn, you'll dispose of the body. Just hope nobody else enters this room in the meantime. Go ahead and end turn. And this is how a lot of missions will tend to be, especially during these longer missions like this.
Yeah?
Okay, wonderful. Nobody walked in. Dispose of the body real quick. I'm not sure how you're going to dispose of the body. You're just going to pick it up, fade to black, and magically the body's disappeared into oblivion. It's apparently in a pocket dimension or something, I guess. Take some nice little pictures of that intel.
Yeah.
Okay, you. Pick up enemy agent. Nobody's in the vicinity, so nobody's gonna see you. Nobody's gonna find it fishy that you're carrying some unconscious woman over your shoulders. And then you'll duck behind the corner next time. Canasta's gonna continue on and knock out the last of the cameras. Anybody in here? Not that you see. That doesn't necessarily mean there's nobody in there. Somebody could be around the corner. Go ahead and end our turn. Wonderful. Deadpan, you're gonna take one step back. Look in there. And you see somebody, but apparently you can't identify what they are. Which I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to take that. Like, if I'm supposed to assume that you yourself can't see them. But then I can, because for whatever reason, the way Fog of War works. Okay, is there any intel on the lower level? Not that I'm seeing. So either I'm blind or there is none. So I'm going to assume there is none. Because I don't think I'm blind. None in this closet? No, not that I see. Okay. Wonderful. Not a big fan of that, because that camera's right there, so we're gonna go the other way out.
Yeah?
And you're gonna wait a turn, because I don't know what the deal was there. Actually, Canasta could have just gone up these steps. I completely forgot that those steps existed. Fortress, yes. Don't forget to duck around the corner.
I'm here.
Okay, they are labeled as a civilian. Now you can identify them. You couldn't... I guess because they were too far away for you to be able to do a takedown because you had moved to get to the door so you could open it. Because you had to take that one step, and that uses up an entire action point. But I'm not going to send you just running into a room that you have no idea what's in there. Okay, go ahead, knock out the civilian. Go to this corner.
Need me?
Not really. Fortress, I just kind of need you to not do anything stupid if you can avoid it. Not that I think you're going to do anything stupid, but you know, you just gotta make sure you don't. Okay, let's go ahead and take a... The only issue with this is I have no idea what's up here. And I don't think I can, like, just partially go up the steps. You go up all the way or you don't go up at all. And I have no idea if there's an enemy agent just standing right here looking at the stairs, just like, I know somebody's gonna come up at some point. You know what? We'll make a save and we'll risk it. And nobody. Wonderful. Nothing in that office. That office, though, next to it has a locker. And the door in the hallway is locked, but the door from either other connecting office is open. So we'll just take the roundabout way to get there. And turn.
I'm here.
Oh, Now, I'm lucky that guy can't see Fortress, because Fortress is, like, almost literally right below him, and he'd have to, like, lean out the window to see him. But, oh boy, is that close. Okay, and that's the last of the cameras out. Okay, Canasta. You, continue slowly making your way to the door on the far side, but I'm not gonna have you run all the way over there. You just run to this corner.
What's cooking?
And turn.
Uh-huh.
And Deadpan's gonna run outside, out into the hall with you. You're gonna run to that far door finally. You're gonna open it. Claim nobody's inside. I'm gonna just have to take your word for it. Deadpan is gonna go upstairs. And he has to go up the main stairs.
My skills are at your disposal.
Run inside. Open that up. Tell me what's in it. SV-63. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna guess it's a weapon of some sort. Just don't know which type. Or if anybody's any good with it.
Yeah?
Okay.
Standing by
Master.
for orders.
Run to that door. Open it up. Anyone inside? Nobody inside. Go on in. Deadpan. Again, we're just gonna do a save, just be on the safe side. Okay, now where is the intel up here? That room? That room? That looks to be it. Is that it? No, you claim there's 6. That doesn't seem right at all. That there are 6 intel documents in total. I have 1. So unless one of those plans to give me multiple, there is not nearly as many as the game claims there are. Found a... oh god. Where... oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna hope you can't see me. That I'm just outside your vision. Especially since Deadpan is in disguise and I believe has actor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's an enemy agent right there. His next move is going to be to there. I don't know where he'll stand next. If you stand on this side of the door, he should not be able to see you at all, no matter where he goes. And depending on what excuse me, depending on which direction he faces next turn, you might be able to sneak up on him. You might have to wait another couple of turns for him to go back to standing by the window here. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. But you will eventually get in there. Okay, that gave us another classified document. And Canast is going to make her way up to be able to support you now.
Hey,
Now we're gonna make a save, because in theory he shouldn't be able to see you, but you will be able to... No, you actually can't see him. Which kind of sucks because I don't know where he's gonna go. Okay, he's facing the wrong way. Can you do a takedown? You can. Get in there and take him down. Now, he's gonna also have to be stabilized and picked up. Oh, he's gonna be a bit more difficult to get out. Not by much, because, I mean, we got a clear path, but he's gonna take a little bit extra effort compared to some of the other guys. Well, I say some of the other guys, compared to the other person that we knocked out and brought with us. Or, well, we'll be bringing with us, rather.
uh-huh.
I want you to stabilize him. Just get that out of the way now, otherwise I'll forget. And it doesn't hurt us for you to go ahead and deal with it now. You go over there. Okay. Deadpan has... Okay, Canast also has it. Canast is probably going to be the one that carries him out. When the time comes. Could you just not jump down to go back up the stairs? I know that's technically slightly faster, but it's also significantly more suspicious. And if I saw somebody do that, I'd be inclined to say, you don't seem like you belong here. Check that intel. Well, that briefcase. Okay, another piece of intel. Now the issue is, his body is very clearly within potential vision of anybody who's on the other side of that door.
My skills are at your disposal.
So Canast is gonna, at the very least, probably have to carry him somewhere a little bit safer. Or we just use a different door. You know what, I think we'll go with a different door. I think that'll work just as well, if not better. So Canast is gonna open this door out in the main room.
I trust this is important.
Okay, you claim there's nobody in there. You reinforce that. So you go there. Now, in theory, I could try to sneak somebody inside to pick him up. And they'd actually probably be fairly successful, because they would just be taking the route that they would take to get out. But I don't think we're going to do that. We'll just leave him there. I'll just... Luckily, I think the UI element here of his health bar will stay there. No matter what, so... Okay, we have a security guard and a civilian. The fact that there's two people in there is kind of an annoyance.
I read you.
I do not believe the civilian was supposed to move at all. No. So, assuming that civilian never moves at all, no turning around, nothing, I can get in there and knock him out very quickly. So don't mind me, fellow co-worker.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You know what? I kind of want to get a spot in this room before Canasta goes in. What's in that area? Well, there's a guard in there. I suppose that doesn't come as a shock, necessarily. Now, I don't know if they're alone, which is kind of a problem. And I have to wait at least a turn before I can use that again. If they're not alone, the other person is probably on the far side, if I had to make a guess. Let's see. And I think you're probably in the best spot to take out right now, because you're on the other side of this shelf, or set of drawers, filing cabinets. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll do a save, and you're gonna run on in there. Oh, you can't technically run in there right now because, well, door's in the way. And so technically you couldn't see them, even though they were being reported as existing.
Let's get this over with.
Hey, you didn't spot anybody else in there when you walked in, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume it's safe. Now, need that civilian never to turn around. At least not this turn. They can turn around after if they want. But I need to dispose of the body first before they can turn around, otherwise they'll set off the alarm. And just press spacebar to skip over that. Because we've seen the animation a million times now. Or, well, we will see it a million times at least, rather. Is there anybody else in here? You're claiming no, but I'm really not sure if I believe you when you say that. Okay, that's some extra ammo. Game, are you sure there's no other intel somewhere else that I'm just somehow completely missing? Because there's one more loot and two more intel, supposedly. Oh. Well, there's a cabinet right there. And that probably has at least one intel and the last item. I don't know how I forgot about that with the canasta in there, but apparently I did. So did I miss something on the second level? I'm not seeing any of the normal telltale signs of something being in there. Oh. Yeah, canasta walked right by it. Okay. I found out where I screwed up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll take care of that. Mad Dog, oh, I don't want to send you in there. I mean, it's safe. It should be safe. So you go in there real quick. Enemies don't leave their rooms where their patrol paths are. Unless they have good reason to. Now, technically, there's a couple extra guys I need to take out before this mission is actually considered successfully completed.
Yeah.
And they're both down below. So I should probably send, like, Durand and somebody else to deal with them real quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll have Durand and Fixer go ahead and take care of the last two guys that are down below.
Need me?
You, dude, I need you to just, like, never move. That's literally your job. Your job is to never move.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, Deadpan, you head over here. You're gonna pick that guy up. And escort him outside. Nasta, you're gonna go ahead and take care of the loot. Well, at least one of the loots that I kind of forgot about with you. Because I don't know how I just didn't notice it before.
Hit me.
Another boat,
Yeah.
like, out in this direction. I don't recall their exact locations.
Standing by for orders.
Hey.
You go pick him up. You run on downstairs. Oh yes, one of them was on this side of the building, weren't they? You know, that's fine. Whatever. Moondog, you get back outside to safety. And you all just wait. The rest of you just wait. Okay, you... Sure. You can jump down with them. Because you have the paramedic ability, you do not take a movement penalty when carrying people.
Standing by for orders.
There we go. I mean, I could have sworn they were over here, but either I'm completely messing up or they are not where I thought they were. But I could have sworn one was like over here. Yeah, okay, yeah, one's on that side. Could have sworn one was out back here somewhere. They might be on the far end though, I guess.
I'm here.
What do you require?
Now, theoretically, I could have Canasta jump down and deal with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, one's out in the
Let's get
back
this
here,
over
and
with.
one's on the, one's by the, I guess, loading dock sort of area. What is your patrol route? I don't know your full patrol route. But you are gonna walk over here. Or do you just walk around that fountain, maybe? If so, that's great. Makes my life a lot easier. Oh, you know what? Don't do that, Canasta. Take the nice, safe way down. And I think I'll have Canasta deal with that guy. I assume that was a civilian, not another agent. Yeah, you seem to literally just walk around that, that fountain. Oh, that's a civilian right there. Okay, I didn't even see that civilian there. You go there and hide. And yeah, that looks to be a civilian. I'll have a Canasta take care of the other guard. Duran, no, not Duran, Deadpan. Now I'm mixing you guys up, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Duran, the question becomes making sure none of these civilians will see you knock this guy out. And that seems to be the case. And Fixer, I think you should be close enough to dispose of the body, and you are. Give it the old 1-2, that's,
I'm with you.
probably the best way to play this game, to be completely honest, is to send your agents around in groups of 2.
Hit me.
My skills are at your disposal.
He shouldn't see you right there. Behind the tank of whatever that is.
What up? Hit me.
Okay, we've lost sight of him because the door was closed, but we'll have Canasta open the door, she'll see him, she'll take him out. Dispose of the body, of course. As well, once the opportunity arises.
Reporting primary objective complete.
Good job, team. Head back home.
Okay.
Hey,
Now Canasta gets rid of the body and just makes a beeline I guess out to the street. Probably the best place to go. Probably faster to go this way, exit over here, and then run back across instead of going through the building. No, I don't want you to go back inside. It might allow you to technically get like a couple of extra tiles further, but no thanks. Canasta, not too big on the whole jumping through a window thing, but sure.
Let's get this over with.
Whatever.
What the?
Okay. It'll take 3 turns for the evac to arrive. I think it'll take Canasta 3 to get here anyway.
On the way.
Uh-huh.
Standing by for orders.
Yeah, it's gonna take Canasta 3 turns to actually be able to get into the circle. Or, well, not the circle, but the evac zone. But there we go, she's made it to where she needs to be. Oh, I forgot to move Fixer and Durand. It's not that big of a deal. They'll still arrive on time, but I did sort of forget about them. Okay, and there's our truck arriving. And just in time, the dude upstairs walked away. Now, I don't think we actually have enough MK Ultra slots. Not that we can use it, but I don't think we have enough slots actually for
Let's get this over with.
both of these enemy agents. I think we only have the 1 slot, because I just haven't bothered upgrading it, because, you know, I didn't expect to do this anytime soon. Okay, then just double check that that is in fact everybody. And, yep, that is everybody. Let's get out. So, mission complete.
Successful.
0 out of 0 secondary objectives completed because the game didn't give us any secondary objectives. All 6 agents exfiltrated, none left behind or lost, and no civilian casualties. Just ignore the 1 civilian that we karate chopped in the neck. No danger status from civilians or missing agents or our evac being compromised. We got all of the equipment and all of the classified documents. So we got bone crushers, which are, okay, a type of ammunition at slow enemies. We got a Cobra, which is a revolver. Okay, the SV63 is the SVD. And we got an RP4 serrated ammo, which has a bleeding effect, medium armor. And we captured Courier and Kick Drum. We also got the manufacturing blueprints for rimfire suppressors and 4 MK Ultra files and a new secret file as well as training. Wonderful. Now, do I actually have the slots for this? Oh, okay, no, the slots are just for this. Out of curiosity. Okay, so Fixer leveled up twice. She gets a perk. So Revenant increases critical timer, so it takes longer to bleed out. Peripheral vision. Overwatch field remains circular in a wider radius. Fearless. Agent cannot be suppressed. And faster movement for increased movement range. I think I'm going to go for that. That sounds a lot better. And I think we're gonna go for fire and movement tactics 2. Moondog also leveled up, so scar tissue protects from loss of damage threshold caused by corrosive substances, increased max awareness, increases HP recovery in hideouts, and increases the benefits of half cover. Well, the benefits of half cover being improved is always nice. So the only things we have options here wise are brainwashing. We erase their past influence and secret allegiances, but we risk losing their talents. I'm not 100% certain what brainwashing does to captured agents. Or we can interrogate them and try and force them to reveal classified information. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe interrogation influence in this game is set up so that if you do that, they what I'm looking for? I think they die. I think you kill them immediately after the interrogation is completed. So Kick Drum is not that great. She only has a single perk. I don't know what it is, but you know, she only has the one perk. So I could brainwash her. I'm not sure what brainwashing does to captured agents. I'll probably want to read up on that before we do anything about it. And then Courier, he has 3, so I'm really interested in knowing what he has. And brainwashing will allow us to uncover one of those, potentially. Or no, never mind. A secret to be revealed, either a hidden talent or the effect of conspiracy brainwashing. So I'm not quite sure. And of course, we always have the option of just executing them, and that is some very expensive executions at $500. So I don't know if we want to... Like I said, I believe interrogation executes them at the end. And Kick Drum is not that great. Like I said, only a single perk. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do an interrogation on you. But we have a bunch of analytics stuff to go through now. Okay, so NSA and C3 both are connected here, but that's going to be a dead-end route. I can pretty much guarantee you that. And C3 is Colossus Computers Corporation, with a symbol that is somewhat reminiscent of Apple. Namely just because of the colors, but nonetheless. Okay, Italian Mafia and Stealth Smokers is a previous connection we had. Hen House is another. There we go. And Big Brass Band. So, okay, we got we partially completed this analysis. Let's pretty this up, because I like to do that. Just makes it nice and easier to read. At least a little bit. And this one needs to be read. Bad news is a bunch of redacted agents sniffing around Big Daddy's house in Hunting Lodge. They're navy blue, ink, and redacted. Okay, well, we got Big Daddy there. And we have Hunting Lodge there. Pearl Driver. I remember seeing that somewhere. And Brick Arch as well. Where's Brick Arch? Am I blind? I swear I saw that before. Oh no, you were the only one with it. Navy blue ink I do not have. Am I blind? Is there a connection here that I'm just not seeing somehow? Because this is all the intel. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Apparently I completely missed this Venona one before. Okay, we've revealed an enemy agent, we've got a trade contract for the GAL, and a new agent candidate. So, Cooperative is in some way has a connection to Navy SEALs, apparently. And Plane Spotters has some connection to the Italian Mafia. Let's see. Black Lion, the private security company, specializes in secure transportation and servicing high-risk areas for various corporate clients, such as televangelists. Its pilots are former corporate helicopter pilots, as well as veterans from various Western militaries. Influencers say Black Lion isn't as legit as it appears, with numerous jobs for the likes of Redacted. Their mysterious black helicopters are rumored to have custom modifications for low observability, such as radar-reflective paint, silenced rotors, and night vision optics. And apparently the organization is televangelists. PCXM, a glorified street gang from downtown LA, veterans who were conscripted for Vietnam, returned only to take gang operations in a new direction and establish a private military company. PCXM operatives favor close quarters and may mask their approach by deploying smoke. Abductee is a known former operative now in charge of external business. See the photos with Redacted taken in recent months. According to our analysis, PCXM may be working security on new operations conducted by Beholder subsidiaries and or partners. No actual intel currently available there. Now, by holding these captured enemy agents, we are increasing our danger, and technically for a moment before we started interrogating Kickdrum, it was actually increasing more than just leaving the base alone. Also, let's get a save in for after having completed all that stuff. Okay, I have somebody going to deal with Vienna. Also, let's go ahead and spread out these people in Miami. They don't all need to be on top of each other. Oh, wait. So the enemy has 2 agents currently left. Okay, and one of them is dealing with that operation in Munich. Okay, 3 more hours until your interrogation is completed. New agent candidate, don't really care, but thank you, I guess. And we got a trade contact for M16s from having interrogated Kickdrum, and a new set of documents. See, Leslie's detailed report from the recent information raid on the Soviet military space program contains a shocking revelation. While we were working on A-119 back in the 50s, the Soviets had a similar lunar nuclear detonation project in the works. In fact, one of their lunar probes was to carry the device to the dark side of the moon and drop it from there. But the most interesting bit is that recent memos intercepted from Redacted Desk repeat the same code names in a new context, as if the nukes were already there. Should we investigate? The big wigs from Tympanum have been asking about the SDI research again. They say the White House is considering announcing the project to show the Soviets how tough America is, that we can shoot their missiles out of the sky. Meanwhile, we've got Redacted agents trying to infiltrate the overseas research sites. 2 weeks ago, they penetrated the optics lab in Norway and almost got away with a stack of documents from the latest experiments. I swear there must be a leak somewhere. How on earth do they know what to look for? Oh, okay. And again, we don't currently have any actual intel usable for that one there. Oh, were they not assassinated right away? I could have sworn they used to be assassinated. Let's brainwash you then, I guess. Also, I guess I should get a Another MK Ultra slot. So we can work on the other guy as well. Okay, that's completed. Oh, we're getting lots of intel. Spread out the people in Europe. Interrogate him. New agent candidate, don't care. Manufacturing blueprint for smokescreen. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so rimfire suppressors are for LMGs, SMGs, rifles, and sniper rifles. Do I want to bother with those? Oh, Fortuna leveled up also. Let's go ahead and definitely give you actor. You always go for actor whenever it exists. Always. Okay, where are you? You are in Madrid. I'm gonna recall you so you can get your training done. And we've uncovered a conspiracy cell in Beirut. Which is annoying because that means now they're going to be ticking. Okay, well, let's brainwash you. Just get rid of you. Wonderful, you completed your stuff. Oh god, that's increasing our danger by 2, and that means we're gonna have to move shortly. Okay. We've removed the perk Seeking Talent from Kick Drum. And now you're worthless, so I'm just gonna execute you, I think. There we go. That gave us some intel to work with. Okay, so that's an immediate connection to televangelists. Hello, Sea Lion. Some gentlemen from Blank passed me a threatening letter today. Apparently they believed I'm with Thunderclap and have pointed out that I've spent time in some very dicey areas of Redacted, a whole bunch of Redacted, Rip and Mongo. Okay, well, we got a connection there. Ah. And you've got a connection there, actually. But that's it. No other connections right now exist. Okay, and that only gave us one thing, and it is absolutely worthless. Ah, so much stuff's happening now all of a sudden. No, Fortuna's not going anywhere. Fortuna's busy. He's getting some training done. Okay, danger level is high. That means we need to move our hideout. So, we have the choices of moving to Algiers for 1,000, moving to Aleppo for 4,000, or Casablanca for 8,000. Obviously, the more danger they currently have, the more expensive, or the cheaper it is for us to move there. Of course, that means we won't be able to hang out there for very long, but I think it's probably better to go ahead and move to the more dangerous areas first. So we're going to go ahead and move to Algiers. Okay, you are still being brainwashed. Okay, in Vienna was nothing. Oh, conspiracy plot here. And no other agents are currently in range to help deal with this. Well, I think we know where their home cell is going to be, if we're being honest. So let's, I guess, do the tactical recon. And then I will send 2 extra agents. Deadpan and Durand. No, Canasta. To go ahead and assist you guys. So much stuff is happening all at once all of a sudden. Yeah, we're just gonna go and execute that guy. And, yeah, then we're gonna have to hire some people. See, I kind of want to avoid hiring people with secret perks if I can. I like you, Valley. And I guess Galleon is the only one who's really worth hiring. What is damage threshold? Reduces damage incurred from any attacks. Well, that sounds actually very nice. See, so I can buy M16 now for my people. Anybody who is better with an M16 than whatever they got now? And again, I'm specifically looking at people who are better with it compared to what they have now. And so far the answer to that is looking like a no. Nope. Spoke a little too soon. Intrepid works better with that. We're gonna actually go ahead and cut this stream a little bit on the short side, so normally I would do these for about 2 hours, but this one's only gonna be about an hour and a half. So yeah, I will see you all next time. I do hope to go ahead and get back into the groove of doing these at least once a week, potentially twice. I might look into doing 2 streams a week potentially. I don't know if I'll play this game for both streams if I do go and get around to doing multiple streams per week, or if one stream will be this game and another stream, or in the other stream will be some other game. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but I will see you all next time. Again, a reminder, because we had to do it basically right at the very start of this stream. I do have a Google form that you can fill out to. Oh, it doesn't show the chat on this Okay, I'll have to remember to go ahead and add that back in. But yeah, so I do have a stream or a Google form that you can go ahead and fill out so that you can come up with a new identity for any of our agents who in the future will potentially need to have new identities forged for them. I can pretty much guarantee you that that is going to be something we will have to do. Because like I said, we already had to do it like at the start of this stream. I guarantee you we're going to have to do it again at some point in the future for some of our other agents. But yeah, so that'll be it for this stream. I will see you all next time. Reminder, I do have a Discord and a Patreon. I do highly recommend that you, well, doesn't, let me go back to that, set of sources does not have the chat show up, so link to the Patreon and link to the Discord so that you all can know what those links are. If you want to go ahead and join the Discord, I do highly recommend that you do so. It's my go-to place for posting about the channel, and as for the Patreon, that is the best way to support the channel. But yeah, so I will see you all next time, but until then, goodbye and farewell.